Benji, wake up.
Hey, you went flying in the squirrel. Hey, you went driving around the world. Hey, you went round like a squirrel. Hey, you went Chanel pearls. Hey, you went Rolls Royce car. Hey, you went a Rolls Royce truck. Oh, you want water all my hole. Oh, you want to line it all up. Hey, I want to play it how it is. Hey, I've been playing for some years. Hey, you trying to steal all the spill. Hey, I'm in the field on the pill. Hey, you want to spin in the spill.
Good morning, beautiful. It is currently about 6:30 in the morning, and honestly, y'all, I feel like when the sun starts to come out, I feel so much more productive. I feel like my energy levels are coming back. It's almost like I look back on like the winter months and I'm like, every year I'm like, yeah, that was seasonal depression. But like, you know, when you're in it and you know you're not going to the gym consistently, you're not journaling consistently, you have like lower energy levels, you think like you're just being like lazy and unproductive. But in reality, it's just like the sun not being out, it being colder. So now that it's warming up, I feel I feel like reinvigorated, like remotivated. Also, like very transparently, I have gained like a little bit of weight and I don't like what I'm seeing in the mirror lately, and I want to lose like 10 to 15 pounds like in a healthy way, and I want to less focus on that number and I want to make like a lifestyle change. So I have kind of redone my like workout schedule, my workout split. I've added some like supplements and things that were like all approved by like my dietitian. I've started some really great kind of like spiritual and journaling challenges. It's almost kind of like a mini glow up. Honestly, I was thinking to myself, I was like, I have to wait till like, you know, my nails are done, my hair is done, like my lashes are done to like film this video. But I think it's also just really important that I come to you like as I am, like in progress, like becoming. I go through like these like mini glow ups all the time, and it's usually around like springtime when I kind of like look back on December. I'm like, damn, I gotta get myself together. So honestly, if you don't mind, that's what this video is going to be today. Kind of a spring reset, some of the healthy and productive habits that I've added into my routine, and honestly almost kind of like an accountability. Like I'm right there with you. Like I don't feel my best when I look in the mirror. I'm missing a nail, my hair needs to be washed, I have no lash extensions in right now, I switched up my skincare routine. Like there's just so many like additions, but I'm also like really excited because I've been through this journey before. I know how good I feel on the other side of it. I'm excited to be held accountable by you. I'm excited to hold you accountable and kind of be on this journey with you. And today isn't the first day of this kind of like healthy and productive routine, but it is kind of the first day where I've tested out a whole bunch of different things. I figured out what works with my schedule, with my body, and I'm excited to share that with you today. So if you haven't already, go ahead, subscribe, join the family. If you love everything glowing up, leveling up, becoming your best self, this is definitely the right place, right community for you. Like this video if you also kind of feel like you're in like a transition like me, like a mini glow up, like you're not starting from the bottom, but like you want to like get back on track. And I want you to comment down below like one of your favorite like productive or discipline hacks. I love when we learn from each other. This video will be sprinkled with a whole bunch of them, so definitely let me know down in the comments. So on the schedule today, I've done kind of like my first productive healthy habits. The first thing I do in the morning is I drink my water. It's not only great for digestion to get everything going, but you have literally been dehydrated in your bed. I do my journaling. It's just such a like, it's like breathing at this point. Like of course I do my 5-minute journal. I also have some 10 affirmations written down about like my future higher self that I read back to myself every single morning. It's all about like morning intention setting, kind of just sets the right tone and vibe for the day. Speaking of the right tone and vibe, I am about to make my bed. That is one of my anchor habits. I have 3 habits throughout the day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one at night. It just gets me going. for that period of time. It makes me feel a little accomplished. It makes me feel tidy. It makes me feel clean. I'd say those three things are important, like drinking water, doing my journaling, and making my bed. We have a private Pilates class. Then I'm getting my house cleaned. This is the first time I have switched my HomeGlow cleaners. I have been using HomeGlow back in Atlanta for almost a year now, but y'all know I moved to Jersey City, so I had to re-find like a cleaner on the HomeGlow website. It was like super easy. They are the sponsor of today's video. I've been working with them forever. I love HomeGlow. I trust them. I am very excited to, slightly nervous to see my experience today with a new cleaner. And this is a bi-level loft, so we'll see how my apartment turns out. They're coming bright and early when I take my dog to daycare. I have a private Pilates class. I have a meeting with my dietitian. I have some just like work to do throughout the day, and then we'll get into some of the habits I have for my nighttime routine, and hopefully you can pick up some glow up secrets from this vlog. So major shout out to HomeGlow for sponsoring today's video. Let me know what your favorite glow up secret is in this vlog, but let's get to it. Okay, y'all, excuse me for looking a little crazy. This no lash extension, dirty hair thing is gonna send me into orbit. Maybe the next video I film is like a DIY maintenance video, because we've gotta fix this hair with nails, whatever. But the girlies have been talking about this sea moss gel. I got it in pineapple and mango. I've been liking the mango. It just still tastes like it's literally from the sea, like you can't get around it. But allegedly, and I did run this past my dietitian, she said like if you're taking it for skin benefits, like fine, but like you usually get all the minerals that you need if you're eating like a balanced diet, so this isn't like necessary. But I want to test it out. The girlies have been talking about sea moss gel. I've heard about sea moss before, so honestly one of the first things I put on my stomach, like I have a glass of water, I have this, and then I'm gonna make my bone broth. So it's like I said, I lay everything out the night before. I even fill up water in my little kettle. It just finished heating up, but I have been making a cup of bone broth in the morning. I am using bare bones. This is really like one of the best things I found for digestion in the morning. Also great skin benefits. Also has 10 grams of protein in it. So if you like struggle to like hit your protein goals, this is amazing. So what I've been doing with this is I've been taking a packet of this. I personally like to season mine with some black pepper. And then also this is a really good brand for electrolytes. So I just take a pinch of this. I've never taken too much and it's been too salty. I do add in collagen. Y'all know I've been taking this forever. I know the dietitians and everything say that you don't need collagen, like it's too big of a molecule. I'm not gonna lie to you, I like it. I find that my skin just does better on it. Maybe it's a placebo effect. It's always just done better. But I put my hot water in it, mix it up. I do let this cool while I'm taking my dog for a walk, because I just can't immediately drink hot water or hot anything in the morning. So I let that cool for like the 10-15 minute walk that I take my dog on. if you've noticed throughout this kind of like morning routine, I have done like 2 kind of main habit stacking areas. One was my walk, getting those steps in, getting that sunlight in. If you want to say some affirmations to yourself, listen to affirmations, like that's so many good things in kind of like one activity. This is kind of my second habit stacking area. One, I take my supplements, I lay everything out so everything's in the same place. So I'm taking my supplements. It's a super easy way for me to remind myself to do it. I'm drinking my bone broth, I'm working on my skin and my digestion, and you know, I'm trying to build up this habit. I am doing a 30-day spiritual daily devotional challenge. So when I have everything in one place, it not only makes me more consistent to keep up those habits, but it also takes away that like decision fatigue instead of breaking everything up. Like first I need to take my supplements, then I need to drink my bone broth, then I need to do my daily devotional. When I have everything in one place, it feels like I'm knocking out 3 things in one activity, kind of like walking. It just helps me be very consistent. So these are the main ones as of late. The first one is just iron supplements. I'm just like naturally deficient in iron. You know, I've always kind of been like anemic. I've always been tired throughout the day, and people kept saying like iron supplements, iron supplements. Finally, I just bought some and my energy came back. I was like, okay, fair. I take a multivitamin. I switch between this and the Ritual. I have been liking this one lately. I've been using it for a very, very long time, years now, and I go on and off. This is the Women's Once Daily by Garden of Life. This is also, well, I don't have anything else, but Rituals Symbiotic Plus. This is a pre, pro, and postbiotic. Just amazing for your gut health. This keeps me regulated. When my gut is regulated, everything else is regulated. This is from RA, and this is their MB1 supplement for optimized metabolic burn. I have been taking this, so I've been taking all of those in the morning. I find that just helps me. I have a big problem with snacking, I think. I snack while I work, I snack while I'm watching TV. Like it's become, I've almost habit stacked it. Like I've trained my body to just be like, when you're doing an activity while you're sitting down, you're gonna be hungry. So I feel like it's more mental for me. And that takes away my need for snacking. I wouldn't say it's an appetite suppressant. It just helps me better control my appetite. And I told you, my goal right now is 10 to 15 pounds. And I think a majority of that is going to be increasing my cardio and then portion control. I'm not trying to, you know, go full throttle like, I'm gonna delete all carbs and I'm gonna only eat whole foods and all this different stuff. No, I really just, if I'm starting kind of on this nutrition journey, you know, I'm gonna continue with, you know, the foods that I'm eating. I'm just going to eat less of it. Portion control, because once I started tracking my calories for the first time in my life, I'm like, wow, this has gotten kind of like a little bit out of control for the goal weight that I want to be. So this has honestly been helping. You know, I'm not going to do a full review on this because I've only been taking this for a little bit less than a month, but it's been very, very helpful. So that is what I'm going to do right now. We are going to do this. We are going to get ready for Pilates, put on our little outfit. And then I do want to show you the snack that I make before I work out, because that's pretty important. And then my Home Glow cleaners are going to come here. They're going to come here while my dog's in daycare, while I go get my car wash and go to Pilates. And then hopefully by the time I come home, they've done a good job. I'm kind of nervous. That's the thing about moving in general. Like, you have to find new cleaners. You have to find a new nail guy, a new wax lady. You just have to find a whole bunch of new people. But cleaning my home, like I'm on such a schedule. Like I'm on the Forever Clean membership, and I'll talk about that once I see the results of this cleaning. So we'll see, but let's get into this daily devotional. Y'all, I have recently switched up my skincare. I mentioned in the last vlog that I started on spironolactone and that I just upped my prescription from 50 to 100 milligrams, and that's just basically like an acne medication. I think it's been working really, really well. I've heard great things about Face Reality, so I went ahead and I ordered it. Honestly, it's my first week using it. I don't have a ton of opinions. I can already tell that it's not gonna break me out. I can just, I've dealt with acne long enough. I can just tell when certain products are and aren't gonna break me out. I ordered a bunch of different products from them. I've put myself on a little regime, but I will keep you updated. But let me know if you use Face Reality. I saw a whole bunch of people on TikTok use them and love them, but I will keep you updated on this. Okay, y'all, my Home Glow cleaners are about to be here. It is 9 a.m. My private Pilates class is at 10 a.m. So we got to get a move on. But I was listening to the Mel Robbins podcast, and I will link it down below. It is an amazing episode on women's health. And they had a PhD from Stanford, a doctor on there, a woman doctor. And, the question was asked, should you eat before or after your workout? She was like, absolutely before. And, I've always kind of gone off the notion of like fasted workouts, like not eating before my workout. One, because I felt like it always kind of made me sick. Two, I didn't know the right things to eat. And then also in my brain, it kind of seemed like counterintuitive. Like if I'm trying to lose weight, why would I eat before my workout? Like I'm gonna feel bloated, I'm gonna feel like not good. And she was basically saying when women do fasted cardio, fasted workouts, whatever like that, she was like, basically you're putting your body under stress, right? When you're working out, you're putting your body into stress. And what does the body do when you're not feeding it, you're putting it under stress? It starts to conserve energy. The first thing that it starts to conserve is fat, and the first thing that your body starts to eat is muscle. So actually when you're doing those like fasted workouts, you're losing muscle and you're conserving fat, rather than if you have like a little snack like this before your workout that is more carb focused, then your body doesn't kind of spike in cortisol and kind of freak out. It has something to munch on so that you can lose that fat and you can build that muscle. And then when you follow up the workout with like a protein shake or something like that, it is even better. So I have been making this snack, and as somebody that doesn't like to eat before the workouts, it's been working for me. It is a cinnamon rice cake, peanut butter, chopped bananas slices, and then honey on top. And for me, if I don't like load this up with peanut butter, it's pretty portable. Like today, like I'm about to just take this in the car with me. It doesn't make me feel heavy, doesn't make me feel bloated, but I have been seeing some good results from using this method. So give this recipe a try, or there's other recipes on TikTok, whatever it might be. But yeah, we need to start eating before our workout. So I'm running a bit behind. Let's go. Hopefully by the time I come home, my home is clean. The Home Glow cleaners did a good job, and then we will get on with the rest of our day. got home, and as I was coming in, the HomeGlow cleaners were coming out. So I haven't even walked through my apartment yet. I can already see it looks spotless. Let me show you. The floors are nice and clean, or I'm still working on redoing my bathroom, but everything is spotless. All the hair and everything is nice and cleaned up. Now, please someone tell me what to do with this corner in my space. I have some floating shelves. I haven't hung them up yet. Is that what should go here? I don't think a mirror should go here because a mirror is here. But I'm thinking maybe floating shelves. Excuse my tripod, but floors, everything looks really, really clean. I love how they laid everything out. It's like a hotel room. That is so convenient and so nice. I'll put that up later. Kitchen is absolutely flawless. You know, they even cleaned Benji's dog bowls. Organized everything for me. They moved my planter. That's so funny. I'm gonna move that back. Let's move this back a little bit. Yeah, it looks spotless, gorgeous. You can even tell that they cleaned the stairs. Progress update. I got these vases from West Elm. I moved my shoe cabinet up here, and I'm getting a really big mirror to go right here. I'm gonna give this mirror to my boyfriend. But this area looks great. We're gonna do laundry today. Wow, like the floors are so clean. And then of course, my bedroom. I can't wait till we get this bed fixed. Y'all, it is so uncomfortable to sleep on. I mean, I've used HomeGlow before, but only in Atlanta. So this makes me really, really happy that like the first time I tried HomeGlow in a new city, they did an amazing job. So I just checked the time. I scheduled them to come at 9 a.m. They came at 9 a.m., if not 8:59 a.m. And it is currently 11:35. So it took them about 2.5 hours to clean 2 levels, and I have about 1,100 square feet. So that just took a lot off of my plate. HomeGlow is the sponsor of today's video. So thank you so much, HomeGlow, for sponsoring today's video and supporting this community. But obviously I love them. I have now used them in 2 different cities. This is my first time using them in this apartment. I was slightly nervous because I really like my HomeGlow cleaner in Atlanta. Like we had a really good like system going. So it kind of makes me happy that this HomeGlow cleaner worked out well. Never heard of HomeGlow before. HomeGlow is a 5-star home service platform that is dedicated to making your home feel nice and tidy and clean. They have a really, really easy online booking process. So if you have a special event or you want to get on a regular cleaning schedule like me, you can search through their top rated cleaners in your area. You can schedule something as soon as this week. My place was picked up, but it was dirty, if that makes sense. I say that because if you go to homeglow.com/jazzturner, that link, plus I'll include the QR code right here, that's gonna get you your first 3 hours of cleaning for only $19. So if you wanted to try out HomeGlow, you have kind of a similar or less space than me, and they only took 2.5 hours. This entire cleaning could have only just been $19. It is an incredible deal. Once you use that QR code or you go to that link, that coupon is gonna be automatically applied. So you scan that QR code or you go to that link, you can choose the day or the time that you're looking to have your cleaning done. Also the duration, how long you think the cleaning is gonna last. And then from there, you're gonna see all available cleaners. Now, again, I just moved here, so I kind of had to do this process all over again. It was just super, super easy as always. I went through all of the top rated cleaners. I chose the best one that was available. I looked through the reviews that other people have written, photographs, and I chose them, and obviously they did an amazing job. Cleaners do pass a rigorous certification process, and they maintain an average of a 4.8 star rating on the platform. It's also just a fantastic way to support cleaners in your area. 100% of the tips and fees go directly to the cleaner. Now, I mentioned earlier in the video, I have the Forever Clean membership. Just makes it super easy for my busy schedule. I like to have my cleanings done at the beginning of the month or the end of the month, and with the Forever Clean membership, it really makes it easy to like reschedule or adjust. I'm traveling at the end of this month, so I wanted my place clean before I go out of town, so it's nice and clean when I come back. But with the Forever Clean membership, you save even more. You save $30 an hour on future cleanings, and you can book unlimited cleaning starting at just $19 an hour. And this is backed by HomeGlow's happiness guarantee. I love giving y'all that discount code, and I love even more that it worked out again for me in a new city. So again, you can use that QR code or go to homaglow.com/jazzturner. That's going to get your first 3 hours of cleaning for only $19. Very productive now that I'm in a clean space, and it just again takes something off of my plate. And with the Forever Clean membership, I save even more money and I'm on a regular schedule. I'll have more information down in my description, but thank you so much Homaglow for sponsoring today's video and supporting this community. So girl, it's like I mentioned, it is 11:45 right now. This day needs to be very productive. We might be locked in our office for just a little bit, but the main things I have to do is I have to answer some emails, send some analytics, send some concepts. I need to edit an ad insert, I need to send over my editor this upcoming week's YouTube footage, and then I do want to finish up doing my laundry, because if I don't do it today, I'm just going to be like sifting out of my laundry basket every single day trying to find a new outfit instead of just being an adult and putting it up. So right now I'm just going to take a shower, get ready. I'm gonna have some breakfast, some actual breakfast. Today is a little bit of a later day. Typically I start working around 10 a.m. but you know, I had to get my car washed. My private Pilates class was a little bit later today. So we're running a little bit behind schedule, but if I can honestly lock in from like 12:30 to 5 and then go pick up my dog and then have dinner and wind down for the night, I will feel very, very balanced. But yeah, so that's what we're about to do. I'm just gonna go take a shower real quick, eat some breakfast, and then we will be our healthy and productive selves the rest of the day. So this is my breakfast for today. It is apple cinnamon protein pancakes with chicken sausage, a kind of a little bit more than a handful of some fruit, and then some honey butter. I want to lose 10 pounds by the summer, 10 to 15 pounds. I'm gonna see how I feel at 10 pounds and we'll go from there. But I need to be on an 1800 calorie diet, and my dietitian mapped out like my macros and you know how much fiber I need to be getting in a day. So this is a pretty packed breakfast. It's pretty like high in calories, but it's going to also last me throughout the day. Again, this is a little bit of a later day, so I'm eating breakfast at like it's like 1:30 right now. Around 3 or 4 I'll probably have like a protein shake, or you know, like a meal replacement shake, and maybe some more fruit, like a veggie plate, and then I'll probably, you know, have dinner, and I should be at or around 1800. 1800 sounded really, really low, especially since I work out. It's really just kind of portion control, and if I have these goals of mine that are more so kind of lifestyle change based rather than kind of like losing the weight, then it is paying more attention to what I'm consuming for my gut health, for my skin, for my energy levels, everything like that. And this meal is from Factor, and it's really good, really filling, and doesn't make me feel bloated. So I am about to eat that right now. I need to start work now. We're in the afternoon now. I'm gonna be working while I eat my breakfast. So let's go. A mini chit chat break. I uploaded my Instagram reel for the day. I'm sending over some analytics. I have to edit, re-edit a video for a brand, and then I have to edit a YouTube ad insert, and then I have to schedule some things. I'm about to hop on a meeting to go over the logistics for an upcoming speaking engagement. So that's everything that I'm doing right now. I am and a little bit of beef with my accountants right now. They're just like, I don't know if there's like a transfer of power or I don't know, but they have just been so unresponsive. It's been so frustrating. I literally had to send them this email yesterday on April 15th, which is tax day. And I'm like, where's my 2024 tax returns? Where is my Q1 payment? And then they didn't respond to my message. I'm about to like open up the message right now. They didn't respond to it. And then all of a sudden, maybe like 3 hours later at like 9 p.m., I got my Q1 tax payment. And then I got a notification that all of my stuff was officially in for my tax returns. Like, why sometimes... This goes in like general. I'm such a nice and chill and calm person. But when people do crazy things or just like don't do what they're supposed to do or paid to do, and I kind of have to become a little bit more strict, I feel like I always look like the bad guy. I feel like that comes in like friendships, partnerships, you know, work-related stuff, you know, admin stuff. Like, I'm very chill, I'm very nice, until I'm not, until I need to like lay down the hammer, and like that's not comfortable for me. But do y'all ever feel like that? Like you're so like cool and calm and chill, and then like you have to like kind of like show a person like that calmness and that niceness isn't something to be taken advantage of, and now all of a sudden like you're the one overreacting, or you're the one kind of like spazzing out. Let me know if you relate to that. But let us see what they said to this message. The message was called unresponsive and frustrated. This is what I said. I hope you're doing well. I'm reaching out again regarding my 2024 tax returns and Q1 tax summary. As today is April 15th, I'm extremely concerned that I haven't received any updates or communication from your team. This was via ChatGPT. I've consistently trusted your services and even referred numerous clients to organically over the past year. That makes this lack of responsiveness particularly disappointing and frustrating. I've been patient, but the continued delay and silence has left me feeling incredibly unsettled, and especially given the importance and timeliness of these matters. Please let me know the status of both my 2024 tax return and my Q1 2025 summary as soon as possible. Hi, Jasmine. Thank you for reaching out, and I want to sincerely apologize for the delay in communication. You're absolutely right to expect timely updates, especially during this critical time of year. I also want to acknowledge and thank you for your trust you've placed in us and the referrals you've made over the past year. We don't take that lightly. Here's where things currently stand. So they gave me, again, I apologize for the delay and lack of updates. I'll keep a close eye on your file and follow up directly. Please don't hesitate. That was a good way to, fair. That was a good way to deal with it. You know, a lot of times when you're dealing like with small businesses, nothing against small businesses, but I've dealt with, you know, small businesses that almost kind of turn it around on you, like you did something. They actually just took ownership right now, and they said that they were apologizing. They gave me a timeline. That was a very professional response. I should have had those things way before, but I got them in. You know, sometimes it's just as simple as that, just admitting that you were wrong, giving an update on the timeline, and then apologizing again. That was easy. So that's what I've been dealing with my accountant. I've been getting a whole bunch of messages about my apartment decor and like linking stuff and everything like that. I'm waiting to get my correct bed size in, and then there's a few areas in my house that I'm waiting for just a little bit more furniture. And I know nothing will ever be like perfect in here. That's kind of when I want to do my home tour and everything, and I'll have everything linked in my LTK. Speaking of my LTK, an update on that, I created an LTK. So if you're ever interested in my outfits, you know, sometimes I post my skincare and body care products. I will include just my LTK homepage in my description of every single video from now on. Super, super helpful. I get a ton of questions. Where is this from? Where is this from? A lot of times I've been linking it in my LTK. So I've been trying to be more consistent for that with you. So yeah, in 10 minutes, I'm about to get on this call, and this call has to be 30 minutes because I got things to do, and then I got to pick up my dog, and then the rest of it. But we are making our way through. We're making our way through, and then at the end of the day, I will text back everybody that I've had to text back. But it's a busy day, but I'm glad you're here with me. I don't feel tired. I don't feel hungry. I actually feel pretty good. Like I don't have a headache or anything like that. It's so funny the things that like us as women just kind of like feel like we need to deal with day to day. Then if you change your lifestyle or nutrition or your different habits, you kind of solve that thing. You're like, how was I ever just like dealing with like cramps or headaches or bloating or, you know, tiredness, fatigue. Like, how was I just ever like accepting it and like going the way or just trudging through that? Because I feel very good right now, and I think that's due to honestly like my nutrition and some of the lifestyle changes I've been making. So yeah, let us get on this call and let them know you got 30 minutes in me, and it will be promptly ended at 3:30. So let us get into that. How are you?
Well, how are you?
Good, busy. Let's get into it. I do need to hop off at like, I can extend it to like 3:35. Is that enough time?
That's perfect.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, give me the rundown on everything so that I'm following. You need me to do the opening remarks in the panel or just opening remarks? How long did you want this opening to be? Okay, so that meeting is done. I am having a Factor vanilla cake. It's a keto shake, so it is dairy free. It is 200 calories, but it has 12 grams of protein in it, which I love. And then I'm just having peanut butter crackers, but usually that keeps me pretty full. I am turning in this brand deal for Milk Makeup, and I'm going ahead and I am going to edit next week's video. I'm so happy about the quality of this video. I'm so satisfied. I don't know if it's the lighting. I just like updated my settings on my camera, but she is looking crisp and clear. So it is about 4 p.m. right now. I need to go pick up my dog by 5. So once I finish those two ad inserts, I've gotten a lot of the stuff that I need to, that's like high priority that I need to get done today. That is what we're doing. Okay, we are closing this laptop. I might have a little bit more. Oh my God, I almost tripped. I might have a little bit more to do later. As of right now, we're gonna go pick up Benji, and I think I'm just gonna go nonverbal. I'm gonna like read my book, and he's probably gonna be a little sleepy. I'm gonna like make him dinner, and then I just don't want to speak or do anything. I've been in that office for like hours. So that's what we're gonna go do. Okay, beautiful. We are back in bed. It is about 9 p.m. right now. I was also listening to a Mel Robbins podcast about like your evening nighttime routine. I posted my nighttime routine, but she was basically saying like whatever time that you want to actually go to sleep, you need to be physically in your bed like an hour before. So if I wanted to be in bed at 10:30, I need to be in bed around 9:30. If I want to be in bed by 11, I gotta be in bed by 10. So that's what I've been doing. I've been getting in the bed early. I've been drinking my tea, putting my phone away, and reading my book. My most recent read is from the Blood and Ash series. This is a War of Two Queens. It's pretty good so far. There's a lot of action, a lot of like romance, a lot of fantasy, so I would highly recommend it. But I'm very tired. I've been kind of like throughout the day kind of like getting a little stuffy. I think it's just like the weather change and everything, but tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful, so I don't want to be, and I have weekend plans, so I'm definitely gonna load up on the vitamin C. I'm actually overdue for an IV drip, so I might look into like where I can get some of those around here. Two things that I didn't do so well on today that I really want to improve on tomorrow, even though today was a very productive day. I didn't get to folding my laundry. That will definitely be a to-do tomorrow, and I definitely should have drank some more water because now I feel like I'm getting a little sick. But again, we'll just take it easy tomorrow, rest a little bit, because I definitely just don't get stuffed up and cough for no reason. But I hope you enjoyed today, this kind of little like spring reset, healthy and productive glow up diaries. I've loved spending my day with you like always. Hope you learned something, hope you took away something. We have been getting right, and summer is right around the corner, so I'm very excited for all of the amazing things that we will get to experience together. If you noticed, I didn't even really have to pick up at the end of the night because my Homoglow cleaners did amazing. Wow, and they were fast, 2.5 hours. Again, if you use that code, or you can just go to homoglow.com/jazzturner, either way, but you can get your first 3 hours of cleaning for only $19. And then I would highly recommend getting the Forever Clean membership. Like I said, that's what I'm on. Saves me a lot of money, very flexible, and keeps me on a regular cleaning schedule. So I just feel productive and good in a nice, tidy, and clean home. I'll have more information about Homoglow down in my description as always. But yeah, girl, let me read some more of my book. I'm gonna FaceTime my boyfriend, and then I'm gonna put my phone down, do some journaling, and then end the night exactly how I started, in peace and feeling good in that intention setting. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, afternoon, whenever you are watching this, and I will see you in the next vlog, girl. Bye, girl.